In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, my arm's still sore from all the button mashing yesterday. Oh my. Wow. I never seen them that spread apart in a while. It's just a test run. We tell ourselves that until we start getting traction. Then it becomes a serious run. Yeah. I don't know why he speaks like that. So the last time we tried doing like a full run without like attempting to mitigate the crash once, it stopped at chapter 14, which is like expected. It's the usual. I only do it from chapter 9 because when I play any percent, that's when it crashes. Oh my god, the guy in the back. There's been more. I hate that there's been more and more variants with high frame rate on the enemies. Like, it just makes everything less consistent. Oh no, our load times. Yeah, I think that's actually reflecting on the fact that we only have one stick of RAM in there. YOLO. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did he... Oh my god, I slowed down twice.
おい。気に食わねえ。
Yeah, we're gonna be losing more time just because we slowed down too much. Ugh. This is disgusting. I don't know why you were dodging so much. Okay, I don't know that we I don't know that we lost that much time. And I am looking at that correctly. We are running against the PB, not against Summer Best. I want to at least make it to chapter 14, see if we crash at all, but I don't know. I feel a bit discouraged from trying to test any farther than this. But then again, those are like those are like gold splits in my PBs, so maybe I shouldn't feel bad. Ow. That could have been faster if they weren't so spread apart in that second fight. Oh my god. Ah, I didn't do it properly. I just ran into the rail. My movement is trash. I usually shoot the guy on the left first.
ここがあんたの墓場や。
Somehow I knew that would be B. God damn it. Wow, that was a slow match. Gain time. Ah, fucking homeless, homeless guy. Absolutely no encounters? Oh, alright. I mean, it's not like I turned them off. Not that I could even turn them off. Saw those guys at the end of Aoi. It's just I usually see at least one person. I've always seen at least like one person. I didn't even see any. Oh, bro, I forgot about that. We ran to the pharmacy so that we saved a tiny bit of time. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because I don't think the taxi takes your I don't think taking the taxi like takes the timer down. So what I've been doing, I think it actually did save me a couple of seconds in chapter 15 by not going for it. The problem with chapter 15 is that you actually do have to run from encounters. Whereas here, you know, as long as you... I mean, if you run into someone early, it's not a huge deal. But yeah. God damn! I thought you could. I thought you could loop to the bottom. Actually, I have to scroll down to those options. I almost overshot the menu. My brain's not working very well today.
Oi.
I forgot about the cutscene. Why am I? Yeah, my brain's not in it right now.
Oi.
Yeah, it's not an encounter. Well, there's that guy, but that's just a very awkward cutscene skip. You can't really make it good. No awkward camera angle. What's going on here? Ah.
Oi.
Oh my god.
Oi.
Well, we're not catching up to the PB, that's for sure. Not after that. But we'll just see if we don't crash. Well, it might not be worth it anyway because we are going a bit slower than usual. Yeah.
ようこそ当社員いらっしゃいますねお客さん
マジかよ。
ようこそ当社員
待たせすぎだろ。
いらっしゃいますねお客さん
待たせすぎだろ。調子乗ってんなよ。
ようこそ
よろしく頼むよ。
当社員
おっといな。
また来てくださいね。
なめとんのか。
いらっしゃいませ
また来たで。
お客さん。
いつまで待たせんだ。たよ。
ようこそ。
また来
フォーシャイン
たで。
遅いわ、戦いな。ふざけんなよ。
いらっしゃいませ
よろしく頼むよ。
お客さん。
遅いな。
You downgrade your PC for a speedrun? Technically, yes, but I might have just downgraded. Period.
まだかよ。
How you doing, Star Soldier? I'm testing this solely to observe whether or not the game crashes with only one stick of RAM. Because I vaguely remember setting up
ええ加減にせえ。
my PC this way, and while the previous motherboard wasn't working, I just played with one stick of RAM and it didn't crash the whole time. And then again, I wasn't actually streaming with only that one stick of RAM, but I did record it, but I also didn't have live split, so it wasn't like a really valid run either way, but it didn't crash. I'm wondering, you know, if we're properly doing runs, if removing one
お客さん。
makes a difference.
いつまで待たせんだ。
So far, I'm just straight up slower, but I think that's because of the things that went wrong in this run already, not necessarily because one stick of RAM is slower, right?
いらっしゃいませ。
I am on DDR5, so it's not like nearly as bad as it's not nearly as bad as DDR4 when running a single stick of RAM.
いつまで待たせんねん。
Oh, I think I actually saved him. We're not joking about playing. What, being on DDR5? Also, I'm like only 1 second behind. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure it's not anything to do with the like the slower time is not a result of like only having one stick of RAM. It's just variance in the speedrun. Oh my god, I have no idea. How the hell did I get there? How the hell did I get the camera angle that way? You don't want to do that. Not on these stairs, buddy. Do that on the Millennium Tower. Don't don't walk off either. Bad movement. Fuck. DDR4 is still better than DDR5. Only in certain applications, and like, well, games can't really take advantage of DDR5. I prefer DDR5 just because it's more less starved for bandwidth. I don't really play any older games either, aside from this one, so. There's also the fact that I normally just play in 4K anyway, so I don't really run into a memory bandwidth as much as it just becomes a GPU bottleneck. Just want bleeding edge. I mean, I'm not denying that fact. But it's not like, oh god, that was bad movement. It's not like DDR5 is all bad though. Oh, right. It doesn't. You don't go straight into a cutscene with this one. There's also the fact that because I bought, oh my god, because I bought a DDR5 board that needed DDR5 RAM, I saved the DDR4 board and the RAM for an entirely new computer. They're really slow menus. Somehow I paused twice before I could hit A once. And I wasn't even going that fast. It's gonna be so slow. Not least because in this PB there was like it wasn't a terrible plan creator, but it could have gone a lot better. But this is going to be awful because of the bad menu and the movement. Depending on what happens here, maybe even a bad fight. You could attempt the spin. Oh man, I can't use the space bar, doesn't work anymore. Either that or like I'm actually going too fast. I think the Demon Fire dagger was just spinning around. Movement. I think I lost like 3 seconds to everything so far. But if this, like, no, I don't want to. Exiting the minigame would make no difference right now. We would just come to the back to the beginning. Wait, who followed me? Oh hey, it's X-Play. What's up, dude? I'm guessing you're the one who followed. I have everything is like out of range. I can't actually see who followed. And I don't think the... Oh fuck, I'm distracted. Nishida! You're missing one dude. Oh god. 19-second clan creator. Alright, you gotta upgrade everyone. Ah, for fuck's sake. They're splitting up too. No distractions, only gaming. Did one of them just like spin around the guy? Okay, that was actually not bad. He might have... Actually, no, we're gonna save a massive amount of time because that was actually a really good clan creator. Then again, we we had like that 2-second pause because I was distracted. And then we had and we like took a little bit longer for the setup than we would have liked. But I mean, then again, trying to set up too fast in clan creator results in shall we say really messed up round ones. I've literally never liked clan creator. It's like, haha, funny construction anthem. But like, that's the only good thing about clan creator in this game. Okay, that wasn't the best clan creator, but we did save time over the PB because, well, as it turns out, that that clan creator was pretty shit comparatively speaking. Wasn't the worst one I've ever done though. I think before I've had like 1 minute 22 clan creators before, like 1 minute 22 seconds. They were really, really bad clan creators because I was trying to set up really fast and failing because, well, it's just not how it works. They have to actually get to their spot before they're like considered assigned to them. Or like you assign their spots, but then like they don't, it's not like they appear immediately. It takes some time for them to like get to that spot. I am shocked that did not even trigger the fight. Nice. We are speeding. And depending on how this goes, this might also save time. Because I don't remember this, I don't remember this chapter 6 being particularly good either. Even though I just did it yesterday. Oh, what the fuck? How did that still... Araki! He forgot. He clearly forgot to not spawn there because I should have... He should not have spawned there, but I don't know, I guess that was too slow. We're going at a reasonable pace. We're not speedrunning, we're just going at a reasonable pace. Oh good, that was just the golden bastard. Why is he a golden bastard? Because he's wearing gold, and rich bastards used to be just called that. But they were wearing silver, not gold. I almost did that wrong. Fortunately, QTEs in this game are all the same speed, even on Legends, so you can't really mess them up too often. Well, you can mess up stairs movement somehow. Magic of 120 FPS is the game not working. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a slow chapter 6 because I should not be missing those. I don't know why I attacked twice. Sometimes when you shoot that guy, he bounces into the door, saving you an attack. But it didn't happen. It usually doesn't happen, actually. So we just take that L. Can't have everything go your way. Wait. PBs, it says the PB and best and some of, or like the best split or the gold split was the same, but I don't actually remember it being that good. Oh, okay, this one's gonna be really slow. We're gonna lose time. Unless... I don't know. I'm bad at counting. Stab the guy. No feel the heat. Oh, we save time. How is that the fastest? I don't fucking know, man. I'm quitting. I'm quitting speedrun. I don't know how that was. I don't know how that could have possibly been the fastest. It's like, did I delete all of my gold times? Who's to say? I too remember killing Yakuza members with a lightsaber. Yeah, you know, if Kiryu had 6 arms, like Asura from Asura's Wrath, this run would be a lot easier. Because you can just set yourself on fire, attack with 2 swords, and also have a gun at the same time. And a bazooka, because why not? Although I'm not really sure where you would actually use the bazooka. It's actually not that good. even though the in-game stats would have you believe that 300 attack is great for a weapon. The problem is that it doesn't take your muscle soda bonus. Like, muscle soda bonus doesn't like count towards it. As does any other drink for that matter. I really tried to see if any drink would work for the gun or the bazooka. But the only thing that works is the payback ring bonus, which is universal as far as I can tell. We're speed mashing. Sorry, Date. We don't have to worry about those guys. It's an area trigger coming up. We'll worry about them on the way back. Not now. We have the Kim and Choi coming up. I've thought about incorporating any percent strats to New Game Plus, like picking up weapons and just, you know, mauling people with it. It might actually be faster for like the very beginning of the finale. Oh, hi, girl. Spawned in randomly. It might actually be faster for the finale, for like the beginning part of the finale, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I guess it's worth checking out. Flash warning. Oh god. The shadows. I apologize. Sometimes that like feel the heat makes the shadows flash, or sometimes even more of the screen just like flashes and due to those guys. It's probably because of the high frame rate, but I don't know. K2 is just broken. So we can put the blame on that. Not as fast as that could have been. Oh, hi. That man really wanted some screen time, just, you know, flinging himself to the camera. Now, I don't think the game will crash here, although it has happened before. Very rarely. Probably because, well, I don't know. There's like a lot of like movement that goes on sometimes, and you know, that right there, you saw me like just like flash back like backwards for a second. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that had something to do with the previous crash. This is the only way to get screen time, and Unfortunately, yeah. Thank God the attack radius was just large enough. Also, don't worry about that broken cutscene. We skipped it. Yeah, it's understandable. We lost time because of that slower fight. A slower phantom fight. If I recall correctly, that one went pretty quickly. Now, is there an encounter here? Yes. I might as well have just run to the taxi. That was so slow. ABA skip. He kept running past her. No, you don't want to skip too far downstairs. Don't mind that broken cutscene. Now we don't need the muscle soda necessarily for this part. It's just for Hayashi, and you know, since she's like since they're over here, we're like, we might as well. You only need to hit Hayashi once, and then he's done. And I think you could just take out the sword and stab him because he walks forward. Yeah. Even if you only slashed him, he would have taken enough damage. But I like to stab him because you don't have to move at all. Usually, more often than not, the bosses just run into your sword. Although with Majima, I've had him walk forward, but not walk forward for long enough, and that caused me to miss my stab and caused me to take more damage, which is an insane like time loss otherwise. Okay, I actually didn't want to behave for that one. So. Actually, I should have just kept the. I should have just kept the sword equipped. And I wish I could just pull pipes off the wall like they're nothing. Also, keep in mind, steam was coming out of those pipes, so his hand should just be like glued onto the pipes by now. But you know, it's Yakuza. The characters don't follow any sort of convention when it comes to like, you know, physics and survivability. I always say this. I say this literally every time, but like Yakuza characters are like just organic slabs of concrete filled with 40 liters of ketchup. They just don't die unless they're asked to die. Goodbye. Ah, fuck. Okay, I can feel this section being pretty fast. This is a Yakuza game, physics be damned. Just ignore, you know, burning pain from holding really hot pipes. Oh, I have to piss. like the piss can wait for chapter 15. Hopefully. Actually, no. Next chapter is the. Oh wait, no. We have to keep going because we want to see what would happen to skipping or like see if the game won't crash or not. So we have to keep going. Chapter 15. Or until the game crashes. Don't run past Kaoru. To the funeral we go. Oh my god, that is a lot of people. The taxi is right there, but I'm just going to despawn them. They're too close to the taxi is the thing. Now, if they were like right next to the soda machine, you could probably just, they would probably aggro onto you early, and then you can just like run past them YOLO for the taxi. It's a nuanced strategy to YOLO taxi, but it's only viable if they're at very specific parts of the map. Thanks, Daigo, I guess. Not really. Didn't really do anything. Having Daigo in the fight actually kind of hurts you more than it helps. Because he usually kicks the enemies away. Alright. I don't think it's going to crash here. For New Game Plus, it usually doesn't crash here, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Now we have to check chapter 14. Now, just to make sure that we don't kill anyone too early, or we don't kill all of them too early, I should say. Or else you soft lock the game. That was a slow menu. As far as I know, you do need your muscle soda for this guy. But I mean, just one stab is enough. Like literally takes him down to 1 HP, and he usually walks forward for that. Like you don't even have to. Usually, you don't even have to like aim or move at all. And they just like Kiryu has a built-in homing system for his stabs. I tried to re-equip the photon blade, even though it's not necessary. Wait, oh, I skimmed the extreme heat button. You know, because R1 or right bumper and right trigger are right there, right next to each other. So, you know. It's like, no, not my heat. And that recharged my heat anyway. Damn you, Shindo. You don't need your muscle soda for this one. You just have to stab him one more time. Unfortunately, you cannot do this without a weapon. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why he can do that. It's like, I don't know. I guess they just have a... I guess he just has a small chance of doing that, but it's really annoying. We are making... That is true. We are making decent time. And as long as I think we don't run into any encounters... Oh, wait, no. I think my PB didn't run into anyone. So this basically hinges on Champion District being kind. And my menus being decent. Oh, they're at the right. Oh, bless. They're at like the entrance, or like the west entrance, which is good. We didn't mess up the taxi. Let's go. Now we have to not run into anyone on the way back as well, and also not have any like... Oh, what the hell? Okay, that ended up working well, but I mean, we skip too fast, and then all of a sudden we jump, and then he has to take a moment to like do his superhero landing pose. It's much preferable if you run into someone here. There is an encounter. Okay, good. They actually did see me, so we can run past whoever we want here. Not that it would have mattered too much, but... Oh wait, no, these... They like to turn around, but they didn't this time. How's one stick of RAM going? Pretty well. I mean, it usually doesn't crash at Chapter 9 in New Game Plus. It only does that in any percent, but... Yeah, so far it's going good. It's not any slower, so far. As far as I can tell, it's all variants at the beginning. Also, hey Panda, how are you doing? I didn't actually say hi. I just answered your question because it was it was like the first thing I saw. Now I have to not run into anyone here, which is pretty... I had to open my mouth. It was like, now we have to not run into anyone. Like, run into anyone, like, in that spot. Which was, again, as Star Soldier says, too much of an ask. Hello. It's Shofukucho, right? It's Shofukucho, right? Yeah. Then we have to go to Stigil. Ah! Blind camera movement. Ask question. Answer questions first, say hi later. Taxi to Kamurocho. Because why not? Actually, I wonder if that would have made a difference. You taxi to Kamurocho with Haruka in tow. Would the guy still call you? Top 5 greatest mysteries that science still can't solve.
Good.
That was a slow mash, but that was because I didn't prepare myself for mashing. Oh yeah, Panda, you're about to debut your other VTuber model. Okay, that looks bad, but this is an area trigger, so we don't have to worry. How triggers all the enemies. I haven't even gone to rigging yet. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. Yeah, you were only done with the, or you're like you were working on the art or something. Ah, not quite one attack string. Actually, I think it's better to start from. It's better to start from the back, because then you can hit more people. A booba test in 2D. Booba. Do I have the booba better Twitch TV emote? Or the Franker Face Z or whatever it is? I think I have it. It's just booba. Booba all caps, I think. Is there? Oh my god. No, I'm doing this in first person now. Make sure the point didn't break the top. How could it break the top? Nice, one attack string. Yeah, we saved time because I think PB still ran into someone. I'm not sure. I don't remember. even though it just happened yesterday. I've seen an encounter there before, but pretty rare. Ah, damn it. Don't hold it there usually. Nani Ni-chan? This it's pretty sus.
Oi.
Oi. What are you tripping over? Looks like you can use glue in live 2D for those overlapping parts, so make sure those overlapping parts don't. Oh my god, I almost fucked up. I almost fucked up the menu. The price of going too fast, potentially fucking up all your menus. Arthur meme. Oh, thank God I was holding. Thank God I was holding left trigger there. Okay. From here on out, I think it would be pretty difficult not to PB. Because, Chapter 13... Yeah, we don't talk about that Chapter 13. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not a pleasant memory. Like, we could have broken the minute barrier right then and there, and then that happened. Well, I mean, let's just hope that whenever we run into an encounter, we never see underground dwellers again. Because that shit... Oh, wait, I'm too close to that guy. Wait, but what if you run into the guy over here? No, but then you have to run in... Yeah, see, I only tested running into the guy in... I only tested running into the guy at the very beginning. But what about the guy in the middle? Running to this guy is obviously slower. Because the end's right there. Whee. Also, I lost a lot more health than I think I needed to. That's fine. Alright, Etsuko-chan. Bleeding out, walk it off works for the Yakuza. Huh. We didn't trade. He just straight up beat me. Oh my god, I almost went to east. Okay, at least they can aggro onto me so that I don't run into anyone that is potentially at the golf center themselves. Oh, I guess not. This guy is Kuza's moveset. I have Kuza PTSD because I know exactly what his moveset is like. And so many enemies after Zero take after that moveset. It's so goddamn annoying. We already fought Kuze a whopping 5 times. And for some reason, RGG likes it so much that they just slap it on every mini boss and like Coliseum enemy that they could find. Like, it's really, really annoying. I think it's still better than PB, which took, I think, 3 full strings. It should only take 2. Like that fight, I mean. It should only take 2 full strings. Maybe even less if you're, I don't know, lucky enough or unlucky enough. Well. I think that was unavoidable. But... Do not talk to the acupuncturist. I've made that mistake before. It was awful. And as I remembered, like maybe 2 days ago, relatively recently in any case, using the gun after the first room, pretty good. Oh my god, why are they? A red lightsaber that sets me on fire. Look how fast that is. We're speeding. All right, this is the easiest section in the entire game to lose time. Not the stupidest one, though. Because aiming is very tricky with this thing. Okay, whatever. That was a bit slow, but I think it's still good enough. I think. It might not be good enough. We probably lost a lot of time. Mostly due to the aiming and that annoying inertia. Hey, we lost more health. That's good. Wait, maybe this chapter probably doesn't matter just because of chapter 13. As long as that shit doesn't happen again, you know, I think we'll be pretty good. Perfect is barely on time. Don't tell that to my high school self. He did not appreciate having to wait constantly for the bus. Tiny bit of time. Or no, we saved time. No, we lost time because of damn you cutscene skips. Okay, as long as nothing happens in chapter 13, we're good. We will definitely break the minute barrier. As long as that doesn't happen. Like, that is the single worst thing to happen. For it to happen again. Like the encounter. Sorry, bike. That bike had feelings, and I just destroyed it. Nani? Nani? Huh? The fuck? That could have gone a little faster, but I mean, good thing it didn't go any slower. Any slower than that, I mean. Go to Stitch. I hate taxi trunks. They instantly slow you down. Just be safe. We'll run around the sign. Two area triggers. They should be area triggers. I know the lady is an area trigger. But I'm not so sure about the producer. Because I've never had an encounter close to the producer that actually, like, triggered. That guy did a miserable attempt at dodging me. He went away from me. Like, as in, like, straight away from me. Ah, god damn it. Got my directions mixed up. Producers 1, 2. Okay, good to know. Oh, no. As long as they don't see me here. Yeah, we're good. Like I didn't quite remember whether he was one or not, but I'm pretty sure he was, considering he just kind of like shows up randomly. I feel like if there's a spot where enemies can be encountered, I found it at this, not in front of Serena, in chapter 13 specifically. I don't think that's happened to you yet. Then again, it's also been a while since you last ran this game, so I'm not entirely sure. I should not be speaking on your behalf. I've had them there, but they didn't see me somehow. Yeah, they were like right in front of Serena, and not all of them spawned in, but like they were like still quote unquote present within the game. So I had to wait for them to, you know, I had to actually wait for the fight to automatically end. Like they must have been like either like really high up on the ground or just underground. Like I don't fucking know. I can't say. Moment of truth is coming up though, if we crash in chapter 14 or not. Because if it doesn't, we have a really, really stupid configuration setup. And that would also be a great marathon story. It's like fun fact. This game runs better with one stick of RAM. It's like, can you imagine? Can you imagine like at a GDQ when you're running when K2 is featured again, you just tell them, oh yeah, you have to run this game with one stick of RAM. Oh, they're right there again. Okay, I despawned them. Do I have to despawn anyone else? No. We're good. We saved 27 seconds. Well, maybe slightly less because we actually had to despawn them rather than just not have them show up at all. But it certainly beats, you know, invisible people. Automatic time save, let's go! God, I still can't believe that happened in the first place. Ow. Minus 44. It's like, yeah, that's the kind of bullshit I had to deal with. Minus 41. Like, Jesus. Oh, wow, okay. My A button stopped working. My fucking lord. I hate that encounter. New record? Well, don't say anything until we actually finish the run, because there is a small chance that we don't finish the run. Not because of the crash, but just because of, you know, chapter 16. You know, the very final QTE, the one where if you fail, you instantly die. Yeah, we kind of don't want that to happen ever. Okay, good. That was just one guy. I think there were more people there, but then they despawned and then they just came out with this one guy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the game crashed there. Interesting. Okay, so we can confirm that it is not more stable with one stick of RAM. That's a new one. I've never seen a crash there. Hopefully it doesn't crash any more often than it than it usually does. Like if it's still wait, why is it still synchronizing Steam Cloud? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Where did it crash? Chapter 13. Sorry, it's still chapter 14, but instead of being right after you save Bantam, it was right after you leave Emoto's clinic for the first time when you're visiting Kazuki. That's stupid. That's a stupid spot to crash in, and hopefully it doesn't crash anywhere else. Like, it crashed right here. Now, of course, it's not going to crash now. If it did, that would be hilarious. That'd mean I would not be able to finish the run. See? Very small chance of not being able to finish the run. We don't say new record until it is done. Until you either see the timer stop with blue, red, whatever. So it's slightly delayed. Well, in the context, if you're speaking from like the perspective of like chapter 9 crash, yes, it was a little bit delayed. If anything, it was like faster because normally when I started running this game, it crashed at it crashed at the usual chapter 14 spot, which is at the Millennium Tower after saving Phantom. Then when I started running any percent, it began crashing at chapter 9. One time I had it crash at chapter 7, but I think that was because it wasn't a fresh like run of the game. Like it hasn't happened since then because like now I just always like restart the game after every like successful or failed run. So a lot better than chapter 14 crash. Yeah, it's like well, I mean it was still like a few seconds of delay. So. Oh yeah. Oh right. When the crash actually happens, you walk like halfway there. But in this case, it only like happened while you were exiting out of the thing already. So yeah. I now understand. Oh god. I'm holding my breath. Anytime a game crashes and you're not expecting it, you're losing time, Sag. Well, I certainly didn't expect it to crash there. Then again, we went like past chapter 9 without crashing, so that guy tried to kick me. He failed. So we're... oh no. Okay, we're fine. they didn't aggro for some reason. Or they aggroed, but they didn't actually start the fight. Yeah, we're losing a bit of time here. Understandably, because, well, that happened. Up, and my A button decided to stop working. Which way is the taxi again? I almost fucked that one up. Now I'm gonna do something controversial. I'm actually not going to take the 3-minute break. I'm just gonna walk all the way to Komodo. I'm just gonna walk all the way to New Serena. Why? Because I think the taxi actually costs a couple of seconds to use. Now you have to avoid all the sub-stories, which isn't that hard. I kind of take a random haphazard path. But as long as you don't, I mean, you can, the good thing about New Game Plus is that you can see all the sub-stories. So you can just skip them at will. You can also like take your time too. You don't have to be running constantly because you can actually run out of stamina. It's not infinite. It's not infinite stamina. Okay, well that's bad. Also makes for a more scenic route. I've walked there before. It does save time, yeah. It's more of a choice than like a real time save, but like, you know, we like to go fast around here. And I did say I wanted a bathroom break, but I changed my mind. It'll only be another, you know, 10 minutes or so. I also thought about intentionally running into people in chapter 12, like, you know, when in the very beginning where like Kiryu's like half drunk and like bleeding out. I was thinking like maybe if you run into people, you can actually like run past everyone, but it stops you halfway. So I'm not sure like maybe if like the guy in the middle, like if you're running past him, if he would like allow you to run the rest of the way. But either way, like, or not either way, when I ran into the very first guy, it kind of slowed down. So definitely not the first guy, but maybe like the guy in the middle. I have to test more, but yeah. Oh good, they're walking away from the taxi in that direction. I golden. It's probably by like point like 0.02. Okay. What's my health at right now? That's enough to tank a grenade. Alright, as long as nothing goes wrong here, I think I'll win. Not win. I think I'll definitively beat the world record. Because 4 seconds doesn't feel like much of a lead. Then again, the finale has to be pretty good considering I golded here on my PB. Okay, that works. You thanks, tank. Let's go. Ah. Oh my god. I didn't get up. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was... Okay, that's going to lose me some time. That was just straight up slower. So we're not gonna gold. We might have even lost time. But it also depends on how this fight goes with the goons. Because sometimes they're really far away, which forces me to use the gun. I think, yeah, I should have saved the muscle soda for just Man in Black, because in my PB I was able to carry the muscle soda all the way to Ryuji 3. So that was probably a really bad muscle soda. Still use it for Ryuji 2, but
覚悟はできとるやろね。
Okay, counterclockwise order do not betray me. Yeah, I definitely should have saved the muscle soda for just Man in Black, because one combo is enough, and you don't even need the magic katana to keep him in place either, as it turns out.
ここで終わりにしましょう。
I don't like that kind of stopped him. I attacked him too many times. Okay. I gotta focus, so the mic is going to be a little out of place. Oh, okay. Man, this certainly is a different angle. Oh, we can lock the camera too. All right. $122.53. Whew. And somehow that was still an improvement. You know what? I didn't. I think the cause of that was not exploding at that fight, not exploding like right before Man in Black. Is one stick of RAM the way? No, of course not, because it still crashed. It still crashed, but at least we know that it doesn't actually work.